What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an all-new Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 with our Soviet Union World Conquest. We're on the 27th of April, 1944, and the Soviet forces are finally pushing on into the British Raj. Now, it looks like we finally have an excess of infantry equipment. You know, we're losing 7,000 a day, so I don't really know how much we're actually going to be able to push here. But I also want to point out that most of our radar stations are practically done, seeing as we have excess equipment. If we could somehow push our way over this river, and I see that we have all shield icons, so we haven't even actually begun our assault. But I think what we're going to do is our Orange Division inside Northern Europe is going to push its way all the way to Denmark, and then all the way into Paris if possible. And of course, now that we have a variety of excess equipment, we finally aren't necessarily even, you know, we're not lacking any resources, and we're going to be getting a lot more soon. I think we need to start gearing up our naval production. And if we could somehow prevent the U.S. from, you know, gaining naval superiority, I mean, we would definitely be able to start island hopping, maybe into the United Kingdom, and who knows, maybe even into Bermuda. And what would be pretty nice is imagine having 2,000 strategic bombers just annihilating anything and everything inside the U.S. And I guess we're going to be in 1945. So let's look at our engineering, if I can actually ever find it. So imagine having 2,000 of these guys with 5,000 kilometers of range. Now, I don't know how much range this is, but I'm willing to bet that, well, you know what, I don't even know if I want to bet. I'm hoping we could reach the, you know, the coastline if we somehow were able to take Bermuda. And so obviously we would put up level 10 infrastructure, level 10 airbase, definitely going to be putting on some anti-air. And it is literally going to be a floating fortress. So like I said, let's go ahead and finally unpause the game. I see that we have some naval combat. We are about to sink a level 2 carrier. It's just going to get away. It's probably going to retreat into Cyprus. And once we have our landing craft in 19 days, I'm going to take all 12 of these units, though they are lacking quite a bit of actual, what's the word, modern tanks and heavy tanks. We are building a lot more. We're down fighters. We are building 6.5 to 8 modern tanks a day, and we are down 514 days. So nothing much I can do about that. All of our radar stations are practically done, so let's go ahead and build up our infrastructure. And I wish we had that new expansion, the new DLC that's coming out. Sadly, it is, like, I know I keep saying this over and over again, but today it is not out yet. Italy has capitulated. We've gained a bunch of crap equipment. Now that we have a better actual light cruiser, might as well deploy that. And in fact, let's go ahead. I wish I could put on more range. Does reliability improve the range? Not really. What about engines? Yes. Does reliability go down? Yes, it does. What is the range right now? A lot better. I believe it is currently 4,500 kilometers. So I'm going to put on max reliability. Put on one for the... I wish I could put armor on these guys, but I can't. What if I put on another engine? 98.4%. So now they have a lot more evasion, a lot more speed. The range went down significantly as we improved the... If we get the... Why does the range go down with reliability? I don't like that. Well, I wonder if we did one of everything. Is everything improved? Yes, it is. Even the reliability. So I think we found what we're going to do. The Sverdlov Class A. If I could find it. I probably passed it like 6 times. Here it is. So let's decommission the old light cruiser. And here we are. So we have a light cruiser Class A being pumped out. Now I am going to throw these into Vladivostok. And all of my other light cruisers, we are only going to produce 1. So it's going to take quite some time. Probably around 2 months for me to actually realize the full potential. But let's go ahead and add more light cruisers. 1 in Vladivostok, 1 inside Ostlandet. Actually, we're probably going to put 2 inside Ostlandet. finding my light cruiser. And one can go into Crimea, which is the Black Sea. And I think we're good for now, so let's go ahead and unpause the game. I see that we have outdated equipment, which is obviously those cruisers that we are producing. Research slot available. I'm looking around. I think it would be very wise to get the advanced centimetric radar, but I think we should probably start working on... Yeah, let's get the radar. It would be nice to start getting, like, strategic bombers and maybe doing some bombing of England. But I don't know if that's really worth... I mean, it's obviously worth our time, but it's just going to be a bit of a challenge. Can we actually produce... We could get more of our cavalry. Can we get our coastal defensive troops? Not yet, surprisingly enough. We have to wait till they have 20% training. Most of these units finally going to keep pushing on in. It says we're being successful. I don't know what exactly that entails. I would like all of these units to move into this province. I don't know if that's going to ever happen. If I had some of our tanks, which are pushing into Italy and not doing well. Landing craft have been unlocked. Oh, excuse me, they never even arrived. Alright, well now that we have our landing craft, let's go ahead and do our very first naval invasion. I'm guessing this is going to take quite some time to plan. Georgy Zergov, how long will this take? 42 days. That is actually a very long time. Alright, now that we've unlocked the landing craft, we probably could get even better landing craft. And, you know, obviously the naval invasion capacity will go up. But I feel like we need better military police. Well, in fact, let's do that. You know, it would definitely be worth my time to have it go from like 42 days down to like 28 or something like that. Alright, unpausing the game. I definitely want to send my modern tanks up to take this port. I wish I could see the city name. Hanover. Let's go ahead and push on through. We are attacking from literally every single angle. Is it going to be successful? I have no idea. You guys are going to push up. You guys are going to push over. We are now actually moving into Denmark. But it would be amazing if I could take the port, continually improve my supply. All of our infrastructure is being built up in places that we don't really care about, such as Siberia. It looks like we lost a province. I don't know if we're going to be able to take it back. It looks like we are. Ace pilot promoted once again. It says we're moving in. I don't know if we're going to be able to push through. But I would absolutely... Oh, looks like we took the city. We actually took this province as well, so all of these units are going to push that way. All of these units will push there. And there's no way we're going to take that city of Kiel, but we might as well continue to try to push. Are we out of weapons? No, we have 89,000. So let's go ahead and take all 107 of these troops. I'm actually... I'm going to shift-click all of these yellow units. And we're going to try to push across the river. Is it going to work? I don't know. But some of these really weak provinces only have 5 units. So now, all we need to do is push across the river, secure all of the steel. Is it going to work? I have no idea, but it says we're winning in a bunch of different fronts. You would think crossing a river would be very dangerous, but I guess it's not. Yeah, and obviously once we cross the river, we now have our foothold, and if we could take this, it's a bunch of steel, 136, and then it would never really be out, ever again. And with all that extra steel, I'll probably build more modern tanks. And I will probably go ahead and... I'm going to need more military factories. I would like more rubber as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then I'm going to start building up some dockyards once again. I don't know if I'm going to build that many. Maybe roughly 15. Now, did I count? No. But I think that was around 15. Maybe a little bit less. Alright, I still want to produce these fighters. And if I had air experience... Wow, I'm producing a lot of fighters. Are these the A1s? Yes, they are. I am producing a lot of fighters. Can I improve the engines? I would like 270 air experience before I change anything else. But I'm gonna start needing those modern tanks sometime soon. Like, imagine... we only took one province here. I would like to keep pushing. Don't know if it's going to happen. But if I could somehow take... I guess there's a bunch of dockyards here. If I could take that, I would definitely be very happy. Though I'm guessing all of this constant fighting is going to damage them consistently. Alright, still pumping out our light cruisers. Definitely pushing on into France. Doing significantly better. And I guess not only are we about to take Languedoc, which is... or Languedoc. 136 deal. We're about to get 128. In fact, I think we have it now, because it says we are the state owner. Everybody is pushing. Everybody's doing a phenomenal job. Let's deploy all of these extra units, all of these military police. I'm going to put you into this white group here. And you, of course, are going to protect all of our new assets, or at least try to. Yeah, going into all of these forts is going to be really tough. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Obviously, going through the back line is probably the easiest and most efficient way to do it. So we've got 94 units, and we only need 70, so I think we're going to be fine for now. I would absolutely like to keep pushing. Don't know if it's going to be really all that viable. With all of our dockyards, we are definitely going to keep pumping out some, light cruisers. Definitely with all of the new military factories we produce, we're going to be getting more modern tanks. The nation of Francois has capitulated, which I don't think was these guys. I don't know where that was. Alright, well, now that we've taken over most of Germany, we can try to repair the factories in whatever means and whatever way we can. I think I would like to start getting out some tactical bombers and some strategic bombers. Though I definitely am going to need some fighters. I only have 57, but as the, production efficiency continues to rise, and once I get 270 air experience, I think we're going to have a lot of really powerful units here. I would like to take this area, but it is absolutely packed with troops. Alright, it looks like we have finally taken all of Calabria. I feel like what I'm going to have to do is attempt to do a naval invasion. So I'm going to go from you to there. Actually, no. What we're going to do is only these 12 are going to be my naval invaders. So let's bring all of you up here. And we're going to try to take Kiel. And the sad part is, once we start moving out these units, they are actually going to, because of their low reliability, they're probably going to fail on their way there. I see U.S. troops. They took Rome. That is not good. Let's reconquer Rome. In fact, I think it was Canadian troops, because it's that color. Let's fix that. And I wish I could build another 12 units of modern tanks. But sadly, I don't know if that's going to be viable. So now that our modern tanks are here, we should be able to just push them back. It's definitely not the best naval invasion in the world. And it says that we're already pushing. We're starting to be successful in Anzio. Everybody else is crossing through mountains and taking their time. France is about to fall. What we absolutely need to do is strike from both sides. And I get that they have level 10 forts. I don't know if we're going to be able to take this. The best thing to do would be to cut off their supplies. And so, like, moving into here. So then all of their supplies would have to go around. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to take that. But we definitely are pushing into France. Pushing into Paris as well, and being quite successful. Because most of our infantry have so many troops, there's really nothing they can do. In fact, I would love to put on some more fighters. If I could secure this airbase, Not only would I remove their fighters, but I would be able to throw my own in. Looks like I have gained a bunch of military factories. I have a bunch of steel. I guess we're going to get more modern tanks. And then I guess more fighters. Do we have 270? I'm going to wait 1 day. Alright, yes we do. These 3A1s are going to become the 3A2 variant. And now we have a lot more agility, supposedly. And that means we're going to be a lot harder to, you know, get destroyed. Alright, 3A2, 3A2. And once we get some production, which I guess is our Project 72, now that that's finally finished up, what we're going to do is start pumping out some strategic bombers. And I guess we already have a level 1 variant, pretty garbage. I would like a better variant. And surprisingly enough, never mind. It has about 1,000 more range. It's not really all that much better. And they do cost quite a bit to produce. But if I could somehow get some pretty nice bombing runs going on, we should do quite well. And speak of the devil, because we now have this airfield, what I want to do is pump out about 500 planes. And I get that I probably only have 100. I don't even see that many. This is making me nervous. I don't see any actual fighters other than my interwar fighters. Oh my goodness. We're going to put out 300, and I'm going to put them in northern France. Are they going to be doing well? Probably not. But who knows? How many are we actually lacking? 193, so that means about 107 actually made it there. And we're making about 8 a day. And all of these planes... What are these? These can go into Paris. And these... No. I just screwed this up completely. These are my actual fighters. They can go into southern France and do the same thing. Though I would like to go ahead and remove about 200. And then the rest can go up into Paris. And I get that we're still going to be lacking some planes, and I'm fine with that. So now that we have close air support inside northern France, I think it's going to be a heck of a lot easier to reconquer all of this, supposedly. Alright, default map mode. I feel like going through this Maginot Line, even from the backside, is going to be suicide. Can we take the province of Nancy? We're sending in our cavalry. I don't know if they're going to survive, but it looks like they are. Okay, did we ever reconquer Rome? Yes, we did. So let's take all 12 of these units. And your new goal is to go to Kiel and just retake the city. And obviously you're eventually going to go and push into Denmark. Whoops. I sent the wrong units. But I guess we're going to take Cyprus, so that's good. Can I purchase more coastal defensive troops? Yes, I can. All 24 of you will join the front lines. And it says we have 170, and we need 164. So eventually we're going to move to Cyprus. Eventually. I see that we're already protecting Rome. We just don't have troops there. And I would like to... Well, I'm kind of curious if I should even pump this up to, like, 40. So now we're producing 40 different units. They have no location, and I'm fine with that. I don't even know if we need this Russian defense. I see a lot of divisions here. Are they doing a naval invasion? Yes, they did, but they never managed to take the port. Because it was a... No, I don't know. Well, they've all just died. Don't think that naval invasion was really all that amazing. I'm ignoring everything that you can see practically over here. And once we take Kiel, I think we're definitely going to be sitting pretty good. Did we ever take Paris? Not really. In fact, we are about to be pushed back. I don't want to lose this airfield. And let's go ahead and finally pump out all of those extra units. We only had 6, and that's fine by me. They're going to join the yellow group, and I suppose they're going to make their way to this front line. Guard whatever they can. Better decryption has been unlocked. If we wait 1 day, we'll get the jet engine, but we're not really in 1945, so that doesn't matter all that much. Jet engine has been unlocked. Let's go ahead and start. So we're working on the strategic bomber now. I feel like we definitely need to start working on a better tactical bomber. And we are in 1944. Night vision would be nice, but I think better infantry attack. It's only 100 days. Maybe we could start definitely pushing through. Are all 106 of these troops pushing? Yes, they are, but they seem to have stalled. We have 92,000 weapons, so you would think we wouldn't be stalling. I am in a bit of a pickle here. All of these units are going to push. I want to take this city. Don't know if it's going to be possible. If I could push them off the map, then all of these units are practically free to be remaneuvered. And it looks like we're about to take Bordeaux. They don't have any type of port to escape, at least as far as I know, so they're all going to get crushed. Fantastic. Now I'm going to put all of you here. So we have 70 divisions of the 113 pushing into northern France. And I now need all 170 of these troops to now secure our foothold. Oh my goodness, we need a lot more troops. Secure our foothold in France. And I get these are coastal divisions, and I'm fine with that. Whoops. But they're so weak, and they're so cheap. All I need them to do is, this is going to sound a little selfish, I just need them to be a meat shield. But it looks like we have free military factories once again. We're obviously pumping out those modern tanks very efficiently. We now have more yaks. Let's keep pumping out. I don't really need any infantry equipment. So I guess, oh, you know what? We should probably start getting some strategic bombers. And then we should probably get more strategic bombers. And then we should probably get more modern tanks. Alright, let's unpause the game. I keep pausing it for some reason. We have finally broken through the Maginot Line. So all of these units are eventually going to run out of supply. And I wonder if we attack from the back line, will that supply continue to dwindle? So the reason why is they're going to run out of food, they're going to run out of ammunition. Paris has fallen, Free France has capitulated. So now we definitely need these 40 troops to secure France. Oh man, this is looking dangerous. All of you will take La Rochelle. But at least now that we own France, we have a significant advantage of the economy. 616 military factories. That is ridiculously broken. And only 1 damaged. So we're doing quite well. I would obviously like to get better military police. Did we ever take the island? Yes, we did. We took the island of Cyprus. So now we're going to go after Crete. I'm going to try to go somewhere that doesn't necessarily have too much. I want to go somewhere that I don't think is really going to be protected. And I see there's no really naval ports except on the eastern side of the island. So that means why would they... I was going to say why would they defend somewhere that doesn't have a naval port, but it looks like they are. But if my heavies can make it, then I certainly believe in the rest of our ability. Okay, I see that we have some troops inside this area. I see that we are being naval invaded. They definitely hold some ports. Yeah, but all I really need is once these units can get to 20% training, we're going to have a bunch of free units that we definitely could put to good use. So all of these units are definitely going to keep pushing. And it looks like we're finally about to be successful. As these tanks get destroyed, it says it's going to be about 17 more days. But as the tanks get destroyed and the Brits run out of ammunition, we're going to keep winning. Yep, here they go. Finally starting to make our push. And same thing here. We are really just isolating all of these different areas, which I am completely fine with. Strasbourg is now ours. Everybody can now focus into different areas. And this is definitely taking a heck of a lot longer than I wanted it to take. But here we go. Mulhouse is now ours. We've taken the city. And everybody is now free to re-maneuver their positions. What I want to do is continue to boost out this front line all the way to Calais. And in fact, if I had enough planes, I would try to secure the channel. Don't think I have enough planes, at least right now. I see that I have some extra fighters. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in 200 in the English Channel. Are they going to make a dent? I have no idea. But we definitely are going to need a radar station. So let's put one here. In fact, let's build it up as powerful as we can get. And now we have pretty much radar over all of the UK, all of these channels. And we could determine where the enemy fleet is very efficiently. And who knows, maybe even if we put some naval bombers in, things would go better. All 106 of these troops have practically stopped pushing. So my orange group is going to just push on to Amsterdam and Antwerp. And let's put you on aggressively execute those plans. Did my red group ever really start pushing? Not really. If we all go... Oh my goodness, they have so many troops here, I don't even know if we could take it ourselves. But we're pushing from almost every single angle. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to take this. Well, anyway, I guess I'm going to have to end this episode. So thank you all for joining me. Hope you all have an awesome day. I will see you in our next adventure.